Dame Cressida Dick, our country's most senior police officer, wants to, and this is according to a report from the Times newspaper in London, she wants to bring in a form of so-called positive discrimination to increase the recruitment of ethnic minority police officers. Now, I don't know about any of yous, but I struggle with the idea that there is a positive kind of discrimination. Indeed, wouldn't you reckon that all discrimination is a negative thing? Hiring someone based solely on whether or not their skin colour isn't white or that they don't have a penis strikes me as a wholly negative employment practice, and one that is, quote-unquote, discriminatory. So Dick apparently emphasised that the police, they should reflect the community that they serve to achieve the confidence of diverse communities. And I'm sorry, but I'd bet you'd good money that this is palpable and risible nonsense, frankly. If you're a mother, right, in a community that disproportionately is impacted by gang violence or knife crime, which we're seeing surging in parts of London and elsewhere, in which you fear for the life of your child most evenings, and a mother, could there be any worse feeling than wondering if tonight could be the night that your little boy or girl doesn't return home? And in such a scenario, I don't think you're going to give a damn what the colour of the police officer's skin is that stops someone and searches them for a blade that could potentially go on to save your child's life. Dick's lobbying for the government to put forward legislation that would actually allow them to select a candidate from a particular group, whether that be based on race or gender. And the police have form on this. Outside of the Metropolitan Police in 2019, Cheshire Police were found guilty of discrimination after they rejected a well-qualified recruit because he was a white heterosexual male. 3 years earlier, Nottinghamshire Police were criticised for tweeting specifically to attract ethnic minority recruits, and the force said they were proud to use positive action. In 2006, Avon and Somerset admitted that had it not been appropriate to reject 186, I think it was, white male candidates in an attempt to increase diversity. So they rejected 186 people based on the colour of the skin. And this is already going on. So this is already going on, right? Throughout other police forces that I've just listed there. I reckon the public watching this video, most of yous, probably think we want law enforcers, not some rainbow coalition. We need the best coppers for the job, not picking bobbies because of their immutable characteristics. We want defenders of the law, not apologists for the woke beast that grows fat on whackery and wokery over common sense policy that keeps us all safe. And Cressida Dick herself is hardly a ringing endorsement of so-called positive discrimination, is she? Most of the media reports about her, when she was made the highest ranking officer in British policing, waxed lyrical about how good it was to have the Met's first female boss. It said absolutely nought about her terrible record before she got the top job, a litany of failures that I'd better not list here, folks, or our cops will be knocking at my door to investigate us for non-crime hate incidents again. I think ultimately, right, we want competent officers, not diversity. If you happen to be black, white, yellow, whatever, but you're a competent copper, absolutely fantastic, you're perfect for the police, thank you for your service. But please don't patronise or condescend the British public by suggesting that these are our priorities. They're the priorities of a woke few. The only positive thing about positive discrimination is that it's positively patronising, positively discriminatory, and positively wrong. I think Cressida Dick needs to rethink her priorities because they're certainly not in tune with the British population that actually wants them to get back to focusing on frontline policing instead of pandering here to whackery and wokery. Reasoned relies upon grassroots donations from people like yourself that want us to continue producing our high quality, free thinking content. So please do consider clicking the link and donating, no matter how big, no matter how small, because it really does ensure that we can keep on keeping on.